Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and got another Alliance War video. This is node 46 in the second tier on path 1. This has strike, counter, combat, power, rate, buffet, and then boost the armor up. Yeah, boost, buff, armor up. So here, this is a Domino. The strike, counter, combat is kind of annoying. At least it still is annoying, but you really have to pay attention to your combo and how many medium and light and heavy attacks you are doing. Otherwise, you're going to get those little passive power drains. And on this fight, this is an earlier fight, still kind of somewhat new to this node. And again, this is with season 19. We're almost through season 20, so it's kind of late getting up, but I get those 5 passive power drains. It's going to make it like impossible to get back up to another bar of power. And with Domino, if you're not paying attention and you do as badly as I do here, it could really, really mess you up. Because I got 2 petrifies, I got 2 agility debuffs on her. At some point I'll get the fatigue, but one thing that could have jacked me up was if I would have got through this fight and it got all 3 sets of debuffs on, and it goes to hit the fear of the void, and that failed because of Domino's abilities. Then there's really no way to get those debuffs back up other than waiting out in the time. So that could have gone really bad. I just played really passive, lots of parries. The parries will do some damage. So luckily got out of that fight. Here, this next one is a Havok. I brought Guillotine 2099 for this fight. I believe she is ramped up. And am I going to activate? I think I just activate the power steel and not the life steal. Let's see, I don't remember. This is quite a long time ago. I'm thinking about it quite a bit. And I'm like, looks like I don't activate anything. I think in hindsight, I probably would have gone for the power steel. I do have the combo up, so the damage is going to be good. And I think really I'm not even worried about anything with trying to do specials or anything like that. I'm just gonna beast mode this dude with charged Gilly. There is a special one. I do have my armor up, which didn't get, did I get consumed by buffet at the start? I thought it would have. But yeah, double parry, get your openings, try to bait the L1s, and there I got hit with an L1, which is not good. Because I lost my combo. I didn't have combo shields up enough to get through all that. And so here I need to be really, really careful because buffet can really jack me up. I don't have any power drains left, and I finished him off. So I got lucky there because buffet would have just made it a super long fight without any power bars and no combo. Still could have been done, but got out of there alive. And on this one we have a Mr. Sinister, and I'm going to go in with Void. Void is an awesome buffet counter if you don't have Lionheart. This one doesn't have Lionheart regardless of what tier you're in. And you just really need to pay attention to your combo. You get 5 mediums, 4 lights, and 2 heavies. And so I've gotten a lot better at trying to mix up my combo in a way that will get me to an L1 and then resets all those charges. But just ignore buffet for at the moment. And yeah, we're gonna wreck this dude little by little with those intimidating presence debuffs. This guy does have flow, so you gotta be watching out for that power gain. But once you get 2 petrifies up, it's not a problem, which I have now. And yeah, so we're just kind of slowly going at it. So I'm gonna Dex, and then you can see when I hit him, get some regen reversal. Didn't look like a whole bunch on that, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, now I got Fear of the Void up. I got 2 fatigues. Can we get a Petrify? And yeah, so this fight's going well. Just slow and steady watching the combo. And I've been able to not get any power drain passives on me for this one. And boom, he's dead. So that fight went really, really well. No big deal. Void locked him down with the power gains, the regens, and now we got an Iron Man Infinity War on this fight. I'm gonna go in with Void again. Gonna heal up some so I can take some block damage, some little chip damage here and there. And yeah, so this guy is on a stubborn, so he doesn't have the flow, and he is not a defender. Also, with the stubborn, Void is a stubborn defender, so I'm gonna get those passive perfect block chance buffs, which is gonna help with the block damage. I did put on that. I did have a regen boost on, and yeah, just slow and steady on this one, just like that Mr. Sinister fight. And yeah, it's just let Void those debuffs do the work. And look, I get clipped there. I don't really ever have a problem with Iron Man Infinity's specials with evading them, but I just like totally was just like standing there and got hit. But that shock damage wasn't too significant. I mean, it did take off a chunk, but it wasn't deadly. So we're going to just try to do our best to finish this out and let a lot of the debuffs do their work. It doesn't look like I'm going to get back to a special one because I have those too many passive power drains, and now it's taking away my power. But I have the debuffs up. I got a Petrify with Fear of the Void, and then boom, he's dead. So that went okay. He's down. Got full attack bonus. And then we got a Labtron. Labyrinth of Legend Ultron. Be interesting to have this guy as a rank 5. I have him as a rank 4. I've thought about taking him up, but it is a stubborn node, and he is a stubborn defender, so he will get those indestructibles. So whenever possible, it's best to block instead of evade the specials. And I believe that's what I do here is I try to just parry block the L1s. And then you got to be really careful for those evades. Hopefully when I get enough of those agility debuffs up, he will not evade as much. But like there, it's very, very risky to do a heavy later on, because it's like every 7 seconds or something like that he gets the evade chance. It's on a a counter. Granted, you don't get to see it, so you just got to keep that in mind. So right here, I'm just trying to play super slow, parry, couple hits, watching my counter. This is gonna get another evade, boom. Yeah, so I should probably do those heavy charges right after his evade, so that I can just hit him normally under the stun. and not have to worry about that. But yeah, you live and you learn. So I've been blocking those L1s with those perfect block chance passes up. It's been great. Been able to get like 0 or minimal damage. And slowly, there we go. I got a heavy off soon after his evade went, and there I blocked his L1, but I took almost 2k on it. That one was only 400, and he's dead. So a little bit of block damage, nothing too significant, and he's down. That's my last fight for season 19. No deaths. Thanks for stopping by and watching, fellas, and I'll see you guys in the next one.